Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm super excited to talk about the new Anastasia Beverly Hills blush kit. This is a limited edition holiday 2017 release. The shade I have, or the one I have, is in Gradient. The other one is in Radiant. That is the lighter version. This is the darker version. And honestly, I do believe that Radiant would work for my skin tone. I just didn't pick it up because all of those shades look like shades I already have. This looks completely different from anything that I had, and I was very excited to grab it. I'm going to show you guys swatches of these shades. I'm going to talk about the formula, and I'm going to compare the formula in this kit to the one of their blush trios, which I do also own. So let's jump into it. So this kit retails for $30. I purchased mine from Ulta. I think you can get them at Sephora or the ABH website as well. I will link below all of that information. It does come with a mirror, which is always a good thing. Let's jump right into swatches because I want to swatch them. I don't know, I just do. So this first shade here is called Vegas. Super soft, super pigmented. Look at that. Amazing. So here's Vegas. Pretty like rusty, really pretty fall shade. I feel like all the shades in here are it's just such a good shade selection. Not even gonna try to like be mysterious. I love this palette, you guys. All right, this next shade is called Dusk, and I believe this one is supposed to be a contouring shade. That's what I heard. So that's Dusk, which I think is really cool. It intrigued me when I was like, they're putting a contouring shade in a blush palette? I have to try it. I've mentioned before that I'm kind of steering away from contouring lately. I don't know, I just am. But that's really, really pretty. And so, like, you can't see any powder. Oh, the quality is just amazing. It's amazing. You can't see any powder on my hand. It just has completely blended into my skin. It looks fantastic. The next shade is called Chocolate, which is interesting because it doesn't seem brown. It seems more mauve to me, but I do think that this would work as a contouring shade as well. Here is Chocolate. Oh, so pretty. And then the last shade I'm going to swatch with my pinky is the one that I was the most intimidated by, you guys, and also like the reason I bought this palette, and the first one I had to use. I used it in my first impressions. I'll link that below if you haven't seen that yet, but this is called Blackberry. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's intimidating, it's scary, but you guys, this is so beautiful. So beautiful. If you have very, very fair skin, it might be a little bit too dark, but honestly, I go in with a super, super light hand and I just like dot it on. Like I take my brush, tap it off, dot it on my skin, and then blend that out, blend, blend, blend. I love this blush. I've been using this a lot. This whole kit I've been using a lot. Definitely if you have my skin tone or darker or even a little bit lighter, I would recommend this kit. The blush quality is amazing. So if you see these shades and you're not interested in these shades, if they're too dark for you or they're not your cup of tea, take a look at the Radiant one because that might be more your cup of tea. The formula is amazing. I think the value again is absolutely amazing for Anastasia Beverly Hills. I did purchase their blush trio when these came out, and the one I have is Berry Adore. Color-wise, these are completely different. So if you have Berry Adore, I can tell you that the colors in here are pretty different. I mean, you can tell by looking that they're different, but I did swatch them, and yeah, they're very, very different. Like they look different on the skin. They're not the same. So, and this is, I believe, is the darkest one of their blush trios. So that's nice. I prefer the formula of these as well. I feel like they are softer. I feel like these are a little bit harder. These are really nice. Don't get me wrong. I do enjoy this palette. But I feel like this is just a little bit of a harder formula, and also the way that they're set up in here, it's hard. There's only certain kinds of blush brushes I can use when I'm using this palette, whereas this one I have more space to use like a more fluffy brush if I want to, so that's a plus. But if you like this palette, I think you'll definitely like this one. I think this is actually a better value. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this one really quick. So the shades we have in here are Velvet, Exotic, and Desert. So Velvet, Exotic, and Desert. Velvet, Exotic, Desert. Again, really pretty. I do feel like these are a little bit harder of a formula than the blush kit, but still really beautiful. I mean, really, really beautiful. I also do feel like especially this one has some shimmer, like a slight sheen to it. The other two are mostly matte, but this one I definitely feel like has a shimmer, whereas the ones in the blush kit are all matte. But these are really beautiful blushes too, you guys. I definitely recommend the blush trios if you think that that would work for you better. I do definitely feel like this one is way more travel friendly than the blush kit. Honestly, I probably will not ever travel with that blush kit. It just, I don't know, the idea of like banging up the edges kind of makes me uncomfortable, and just the whole, it's cardboard, you know? So I feel like I'm not going to travel with this, whereas this is like perfect for travel. It's just compact and small and just perfect. You know, it like has the closure so it's not going to flop open, whereas like this could kind of just flop open. So travel wise, this one is better packaging. Other than that though, this packaging doesn't bother me that much. I mean, the pans are a lot bigger, so I like that. This has a mirror, which is a definite plus. So I think the packaging is just fine other than for travel. Just quality wise, I prefer this one. I don't remember how much this one costs, but I'll put it here on the screen. I do like this one. Don't get me wrong, I like this one a lot. I love that it has like kind of different shades, darker shades than normal blush palettes have. So that is just so awesome that Anastasia Beverly Hills does that really well. But overall, this is an A+. I highly recommend it if you have not tried it yet. Let me know what you guys think. Are you gonna grab a blush palette? Have you already grabbed a blush palette? I'm very curious to hear your thoughts on it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure your notifications are turned on to catch all of my videos. I try to post at least twice a week. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I love you, and I will talk to you again very soon.